Hello fellow Spartans, how you're doing? It's WarriorofSparta here and welcome to part 2 of my Let's Play as Rome for Total War Rome 2, and we continue today to push out east to Arminium to destroy the Etruscan League in the lands of Italy and unify it all together as one state for Rome. And then hopefully once we've done this we'll push out west and take over the lands at Italia and destroy the Etruscan League once and for all, so we can start concentrating our war, hopefully against Carthage, which will happen sooner rather than later, I'm sure. So yes, we must make sure that is done today, that we take Arminium at least before we do end this episode. So we've got our unit, our army, the Julia Italica Legion, at the city of Valathri, which we took convincingly last time. We've got our second army, the Roma Victrix, which is coming from the south to support our battle at Arminium. So I'll move them forward now. And then once I've done that, I shall be able to recruit some more units into the army to strengthen the units there. So we go. So we can strengthen the army to help with the push north. This army is doing quite well actually. We've still got the 5 Astati units, the 2 Velites and the 3 levies. That will be substantial enough to be able to launch onto Arminium without any more additional units to be recruited there, so we should be fine with that. We've got quite a lot of money still in the bank, 2,447, so we shall now look to build at Neapolis and Valathri. So we'll look to expand at Valathri, and what I intend to do at Valathri is have 2 army barracks there. I'm going to have the auxiliary barracks and the manipulative barracks both at Valathri, and then once that's done and built there, I can destroy that one at Roma, look to build a public forum in place there, so we can start to look at going down the gladiator sort of amphitheatre route with that building chain there. At Neapolis we shall look to build a farm or villa to help with our food supply. It is at 6 at the moment, so you do want to get that a bit higher than that, so we'll look to start managing that at Neapolis. Down here in Magna Graecia we've got Brundisium, which we'll have to build on next time. In fact, what we'll do actually is we'll destroy the villa here, because there won't be a actually no, we'll put the villa back, because it was this one we just expanded on, so we'll destroy that. That won't produce a slum until 2 turns down the line anyway, so we can, because I know this one probably will next time, so we'll build here first and then we'll look to go at Valathri after that. So we're going to go for consecrated ground to start looking at reducing the public order penalty we're getting from cultural differences at the moment, so we'll look to start managing that with a temple at Brundisium, and I think that is pretty much it in terms of what we can do this turn. Units are fine, buildings are starting to come up, so yeah, that's fine. And let's have a quick look at diplomacy actually, see if we can do anything in the with the sort of factions we're looking to trade with possibly. So let's have a look at Athens, see if we can start trading with them.
You wisdom so that you may speak well and
fantastic. So we've got some more income from Athens in terms of trade, that's good. Let's see if Liguria, Liguria, I think it's Liguria, is it Liguria? I've never been able to get trade with them, so it'd be interesting to see if they do accept it this time.
Now speak plainly, for we
go for a non-aggression pact first. Yeah, that's good, never had that before, so that's promising. And no, trade still not possible. Let's just offer some money just to see if that does help actually. It may not, but we'll just see. No, not to worry. I didn't think they would, but we can try and improve on that possibly in a few turns down the line. Yeah, so our spy can't move anymore this turn as well, so we'll look to end it now and see what develops during the end turn. Do check out my other 2 Let's Plays, which are well underway now, Egypt and Sparta. They are in the links in the description below, so do check them out if you haven't already, as they are starting to get quite interesting now. So we've completed supply of forms, that's good, so hopefully that will help with our ammunition in the field of battle. We've got a household expanding with Julius Libio with the nice, excellent, that's good. Yeah, I like that household. The 5 10% extra melee attack skill, so I'll keep that with him. That's good. Construction reports are going fine there. Good. Trait gained by the statesman. Yeah, he seems to always get that sort of trait, the dangerous trait. Hopefully we won't have to worry about employing him in the field of battle. Yeah, our 3 units of Astarte and the troubled populace. I'm not too worried about troubled populace at in the province of Italy, because it will sort of address itself eventually. It's just because we've been taking over those lands to the north, so it will go down slightly. But once we've done that, it will start to sort of iron itself out for sure there. So yeah, so Valathria now will start to expand at the Field of Mars. Put that there. We've got our buildings here, so we won't look to build here yet until we've got the Manipula organisation researched, and then once we've done that we'll produce a barracks there, because ideally what I'm looking to do is with the auxiliary camp is get that built at Syracuse because they can produce some nice hoplite units for me, and some peltas as well, so we'll look to build an auxiliary barracks at Syracuse instead. Let's see if we can do anything with the land here. Okay, so that's going to be built in 2 turns. We'll look to increase our food supply, so we'll give themselves a farm, an extra 6%, sorry, 6 number of food. So yeah, we'll go for the 6 food instead, and we'll start to move north now with our armies. So we'll push the 2nd Legion to the borders of the Armenian province, and then the Armenian settlement, I should say, not province. We're going to bring our spy east now to see what is actually developing at Armenian. So they have got a army. Only the general is there, I think. So they haven't got much in terms of force to defend themselves with yet. They've got the garrison force, which is not very strong, to be honest with you. Let's see if we can start to damage the garrison army actually with a sabotage attempt. So poison the wells. See what happens there. Sabotage failed. Never mind. We'll try next turn. We'll bring the 1st Legion up to the north and to the borderland. Once that's fully replenished, that unit will then attack next turn with both armies. So it should be a mass assault on Armenian, and they shouldn't stand a chance, I hope, with the bravest of Roman legions are descending upon them. Okay, and I think, do we say, yeah, faction encounter. Oh dear, the Veneti. Again, they can be quite tricky because they have, in my previous plays, declared war on me quite early on, and they get very tricky if I leave them sort of unattended in terms of ignoring them. They sort of heavily recruit units quite quickly and descend upon Armenian in great numbers, and if, as I say, if I left them unchecked, they will become quite a tricky faction to deal with. So if they do declare war, we must be ready for the attacks. We'll at least we know it could be coming, so we've got prior knowledge of that, hopefully, if it does happen. Our spy, our wise woman, I'm a woman. 2 things you must know of the wise woman: she is a woman and she is wise. Indeed, so she's got the that as a household, so it's given her +1 in cunning. However, it is affecting her authority tree, which I am trying to increase with the agent skill there. So trying to see if some more households expand, we'll try and increase that. So if more households do discover, we will try and replace that with someone else if we can. Okay, let's research again. So let's go into the research tree, and we're going to do land management this time. So we get 1% extra wealth from agriculture, and enables the building of cattle pens, which will help again with food and income from agricultural lands. So that is fine. See if we can again just talk to the guy. See if they will trade. I don't know if they will.
Welcome, although my ancestors and people.
I don't think they actually will ever trade with us for some reason. So we'll leave it for now. What I'm going to do actually is look to build some olive, increase the olive chain here and build a Roman village. It produces more olives for us, and obviously in that in turn produces more tradable goods, so it'll hopefully increase our trade profits with our countries that we are dealing with in trade. So we'll build that there. It doesn't give us much left to the turn, so we've done everything we really can for now. So we'll end the turn again and see if the Etruscan League reacts to our impending battle. Epirus, who we know all about in our Sparta Let's Play, as I've just taken Apollina in my Sparta campaign, so hopefully in episode 3 should be the downfall of the Epirus faction for good, so hopefully you should see that in part 3 of our Sparta Let's Play. So we've got a Defender of Rome mission issued. It looks like the Etruscan League have abandoned Arminium with 6 units. Surely they're not going to try and attack Rome with 6 units. That would be suicide, unless they're going to try and just continue to raid off the land and possibly hire mercenaries. But that would be suicide to try to attack me there. So what I'm going to do, just in case, is because now they've retreated, obviously they've moved out of Arminium. This legion can take Arminium on its own. It won't require the reinforcements of the second. So we'll put you into force march, and we'll move you back into Roma, so that in case they do attack, we have got that backup there from the second legion. But as I say, if they did do that, they would be writing their own death message, I tell you. So hopefully they won't be so stupid, but we'll soon find out.
What do you wish of me?
Let's go poison the provisions again. Hopefully we can get some garrison attacks. Yes, we can. Lovely. So that's going to put a massive dent in their garrison army. Increase of rank for my spy as well. Let's have a look there. So they've damaged the all 3 types of units they've got there. So that's good to see. Well done, Mrs. Spy. And you've increased in rank again. So we'll look to give you the collaboration skill now, which will help you in terms of being able to assassinate and manipulate enemy spies and champions when they start to develop in the game, because after about 10 turns you start to see quite a lot of spies and champions appear for the enemy factions. So we need her to be in a position where she could potentially assassinate or manipulate them onto our side, or and follow the ways of the Roman Empire, which is the only way anyone should live in this world, is by the way of Rome. So surely she can manipulate them to do that. Okay, so we'll now attack Arminium with our first legion. So we've got good odds in terms of the game, so the battle itself. Looking at the forces, we've got the garrison army, the 3 Italian spearmen, the 2 mobs, which are very weak indeed, the 2 levy slingers, and then the 2 garrison fleets. Reinforcements from the sea, again of 2 levy skirmishers. So really this should be a nice easy battle to win. So we'll go and assault the town now and take this for the glory of Rome and the unification of Italia, and then we can push out and go west. Sound like Pet Shop Boys. Go west and destroy them, hopefully Alia, and wipe them out once and for all. Because as I said to you in my previous Let's Play, if you leave the Etruscan League unattended, they do get very tricky very quickly, so you must be as swift as we can with this. And also put a link in the description if you guys want to subscribe to my email updates. So when I release a video to YouTube, it will email you into your inbox to notify you that I have uploaded a video to YouTube. So do click on the link I'll put in the description, and then tick the box next to my name, which will allow you to get updates from my channel once I do upload them. So do check that out in the link below. So we've got the battle loaded here. We've got a foggy day, which we don't tend to like, so I'm going to try and wait this one out and see what we get here. Lovely, nice dry weather, that's what I want to have. So we've got a clear line of sight. Okay, so we've got our forces mounted here. We've got the Astati units there, brave soldiers of Rome with their breastplates looking magnificent. Our general Lucius Libo in the background there, and our 5 units of missile units, so bilites and levies. Okay, so let's group them together and organise them into the battle. Now what I'm actually going to do is, with this one, is split the forces. In fact, I'm going to take 2 units out east, leave them there so they can attack from the east. Take the 3 hastati here, attack them from that sort of alleyway down there into the channel of the harbour, and then we'll support them with the missile infantry. So we'll put 3 units there and give the other 2 to the supporting army over here, and then move our general as well, just to support them in terms of morale on the battlefield, and hopefully, if needs be, possibly come into the battle at some point to flank the enemy. Okay, let's start this then. Let's get this underway and take Arminium. Move you forward with your supporting units there. Bring you into this channel on the left here. Seem to be just boarding the harbour with 2 recruiting skirmish units there, so we must act quickly. You know, they won't provide that much of a threat, I should hope, but we never know. We never know with this game, because this game loves missile units, as we all know. These men running to battle, they know this must be taken today. This city must be taken for Rome, so they're very eager. You can see that in their eyes as they move forward into battle. Organised battle lines as well. Beautiful. Got a supporting army here. The enemy are forming up, knowing that the assault is coming from them direct from 2 channels. So hopefully they'll try and, or they'll try and counter it now. They'll move around according to what they can see is coming at them. Adjusting their battle lines accordingly. So, okay, so let's bring in the 2 units here and start attacking them. Get them on quick reload. The 3 from the left. When I say left, this left. Okay, let's go across here. Apologies if you heard that noise, that's my phone vibrating. It wasn't me blowing wind, so do believe me on that one, it wasn't me, it was my phone. Okay, it's quite an unfortunate noise, because sometimes when I'm at work and that goes off, people look at me as just to say, what the hell have you just done? But yeah, it is my phone, trust me. Okay, so we've got our army coming in here. Levies, start firing as soon as you can. Get you on quick reload as well. Stati, you just stay there in the foreground, so in the background, not the foreground I'm talking about. They are on skirmish mode, so just get you behind there. Get you firing at the back into the Italian spearmen.
The battle is turning in our favour.
Good. Okay, so they're starting to push out forward, so we'll bring you down. Start engaging, because I think the Velites have done a nice little dent in the army already. You can see there they're down to 24 men, so they are doing a fantastic job. And here we go, we've engaged on the left. Let's push forward on the right. Where are you going, gentlemen? You're going a bit. You think you're getting a bit carried away, yeah? Can you try and get back in line, please? Thank you. They went a bit bloodthirsty then. Ah, okay, so they're coming around the side here. Good job, I've got you there ready to go to protect our left flank here.
Double time!
Okay, they've routed there nicely, so we can now push on in mass onto their, I think it's a general unit, isn't it? Yeah, it's a general unit, Decimus Balbus. So now we can engage on their side here, and they have the mob have routed already, and we are starting to take them down nicely with our missile units as well, supporting the rear. Okay, how are our units going on here? Nice, seem to be doing okay. Let's see if we can bring you across to attack them at the side as well. Those should just dance around over there, hopefully not engage, and then start to rout when the enemy, when the enemy completely retreat here. They should just automatically rout on their own, so we can ignore them.
Engage! And the double! Advance!
The Italian spearmen are starting to take a lot of damage on the numbers here, and you can see they're already wavering. And the general unit, the Italian spearmen there, still holding, but they are starting to go down quite considerably actually. Let's get our units firing in now, if we can. Start putting a massive dent in their unit numbers. They are going down quite easily here. So we'll put the battle zoomed in, see what we can find here. Oh, look at that. Yes, they're wavering, it's all over. Surely now they must waver over here. Please don't tell me I've got to attack you, because I really can't be bothered, because it's going to be a walk in the park when we get to you. But if you want to die, then fine, we shall kill you. In fact, let's bring our cavalry unit across. They will make complete toasted, then they'll make them breakfast. Let's get involved, let's see what happens now. They should eat you alive. Come on. You can see they're still hiding now because they've got that eye icon. That means they're hidden from range, but now they can see them now. So.
Double time! General! At charge!
Okay, here we go. Charge ignited. Here we go.
Under attack.
It should be very quick. Look at them dropping like absolute flies. They're standing not a chance. Gone. Oh, it's all over surely now. Yes, end the battle. Decisive victory. Thank you very much. 215 losses to 951. Very well played indeed. And our best unit was the Stati, who took very little damage in fact as well, and caused a lot of damage to the enemy. So well done to you gentlemen, indeed you were fantastic there. So that was a nice victory, and accept the might of Rome. So we'll occupy this nice and peacefully now, and again another rank up for our general, our Lucius Livio, our faction leader. I've also got military traditions as well, so we'll get them being the formidable fighters with the 3% extra melee damage that it gives to us. And we've also got an increase in rank, so we'll look to give you, again, in terms of skill, we'll give you the general skill, which will increase your authority and unit recruitment cost as well. Authority sort of seems to tend to increase the area or the aura that the generals have in terms of being able to issue their sort of skills they've got. So if they've got like an inspire ability, their area of effect is increased by increasing your authority. So that is really useful to have indeed. So now we've got Arminium, we'll look to expand here as well and grow the city. And again we'll produce some more villas here, because as I say, really we only want to have one temple at Rome, because as I say, the public order will, I know it looks quite drastic at the moment, but it will start to decrease very soon. But in fact we do need to sort out these two here, because they are raiding. It is producing -20 in terms of public order, so we will need to attack them. And in fact,
Ready for orders.
We shall do that next turn, and we'll ride out to them and with them, because if we don't, they shall cause us great problems in terms of public order. But once this is sorted out, and once we've got rid of them, and the sort of the initial shockwaves of conquest and military warfare dies down, then in turn will the public order as well. So let's increase the Y as well. We want more trade in terms of profit and produce that is produced. So that's a bit of a tongue twister. Produce that is produced. So yeah, we'll increase the Y in there, and we'll now end the turn again. And oh yes, because we've now got Italia, we can issue a province. So we can issue an edict because we have the whole province. So we'll do bread and games, which will help with the public order a little bit as well, and produce more food for us. So we'll now end the turn, see what happens with the Etruscan League, and hopefully ride out to them and remove them from our lands entirely. So you've left those 2 units standing on the borders of Rome, so we'll see if it's done any more damage. No. Land management is secure, good. Rebellion imminent, yes, definitely, because we are suffering from really bad public order problems now due to their raiding, so we must attack them now.
We hunger for battle.
And I'm going to bring my army in range here.
At ease, men. Is that all?
And we're going to bring this 2nd Legion across. Take them out of force march. In we go, let's attack them.
Victory for Rome!
How the hell have you
We
managed to go
cannot do
past me
that.
there?
We for death
And you as well,
honor!
unbelievable.
Make haste,
Sneaked
men.
past my 1st Legion. They
Commander,
won't be so lucky this time
Commander.
though.
wipe them out!
And yes, we can auto-resolve this. The stance is so in our favour, we don't need to fight this one out. We can auto-resolve this one quite nicely. So we'll put a protective stance on to keep the remaining forces as high as we can. And bang, they are both dead. Mission successful. 500 coin to our treasury, and inspired endeavours of 4 to the public order. So we'll kill the captors as well.
Is that all?
And so we get plus 4 public order for the next 4 turns, so that's nice as well to have. And an increase of rank for Scipio.
Ready for battle.
So lovely. So commander ability for you. Okay,
We hunger for battle.
so we'll move you down into Roma
Patrols.
to help with your replenishment of your units,
Your command.
and move you as well. And then what we'll do next turn is we'll look to attack Alia, and then with that we will smite the Etruscan leads from our lands entirely and destroy them from the game indefinitely. So
At your service.
we'll bring our spy across as well, because we need her to go across and to start denting the garrison army like she did very well at Arminium. So we'll do that as well with her at Alia. And yes, we'll just have a quick look and get the technology sorted out. So we'll look to do manipular organisation, which will then enable us to have the manipular barracks, which will in turn give us the ability to recruit Traiorii and Principes, which will be a massive help to the army system in terms of what we can recruit for units and the variety of what they will offer, because the Prestati are good solid units, but you want your Principes back in the lineup, much stronger in terms of melee attack, and then the Traiorii as well, the veteran units who will be able to produce strong numbers and be fantastic as a 3rd line of battle, and if needs be will go and attack the enemy at the sort of last ditch wave of attack on them, and they will be very powerful indeed against the enemy. So we'll definitely do the manipular barracks and start to build them at Roma and at Constantia as well, so we'll definitely do that next turn. And let's have a quick look and see what we can do building wise. So we'll destroy the barracks at Roma now. We'll leave that ready for the manipular barracks to be built there, and we'll increase the villa to give us a herding ground. Okay, which will help with agricultural and food. Right, let's look to build a temple here, so let's have a quick look and see what we've got. We want one that's got a high public order and high Latin culture as well, so Okay, we'll go for the Sacred Grove here. The only reason being is because I'm going to build a Temple of Jupiter here, which will then allow us to go down the chain of being able to produce a Pantheon. So we'll produce a Shrine of Jupiter here and put the Sacred Grove. Is it Sacred Grove? Yeah, it is indeed. Yeah, Sacred Grove here. Yeah. Okay, so that will help. Hopefully with the public order over the next few turns, and we'll leave that if you can't afford the Shrine of Jupiter anyway now. So we'll do that next turn.
Yes.
And yeah, okay, everything looks pretty solid. Let's see if we can recruit some more units
Commander.
to this army actually. So we'll look to hire some more velites, get rid of you now, we don't need you anymore. And look to do the same with you as well, increase another velite unit there and then get rid of the leather units there, because as I say, we don't need them going forward. We can keep with our velite units instead. And we can increase our our yearly end turn sort of income per turn, so that will help with that as well. So yeah, let me just quickly end the turn now before we finish off this part. So quickly see what happens in the end turn phase before we do finish this let's play off. Please do remember to comment, rate and subscribe onto my videos. It's most helpful by you doing that, and as I said to you earlier, the links to my other two Let's Plays are in the description below, so do check them out when you get time to do that. And also the link to my Steam profile is in the links below, so do hook me up on Steam, and if you do fancy a multiplayer game with me on Rome 2, then please add me, message me, and I will definitely have a battle with you very soon. So do check me out on Steam if you get a chance as well. So let's have a quick look and see what we've got. We've got Syracuse and Carthage. Fantastic. That is what we need actually, because by Syracuse doing that, that gives us Carthage a distraction onto me. So hopefully they won't declare war on me so soon. In fact, they may never do, because they've got to try and deal with Syracuse now, and that will produce a nice little distraction for me. And then hopefully once I've taken Italia, I can then march down south and possibly declare war on them and take Corellis for Rome instead. So that's great that they've done that. That will give me a nice distraction forward, and hopefully they can start expanding out west as well and take Lilybaeum for themselves. So well done to you guys there. Thank you very much indeed. Let's have a quick look and see what we've got here. No, that's fine. Lovely. Nice little army seems to be amassing there. The Odysseus Wanderers, 20 units are in that army there, and they seem to be very strong indeed, so they could attack Carthage at any moment if they need to. Okay, well, that's great. That's it, guys. So I shall wrap this part up now. As I say, please comment, rate and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. And this is WarriorofSparta saying goodbye for now, and see you soon.